Time now for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good afternoon. This is the Paris Sports Network. We are set for varsity girls basketball action between your Paris Tigers and the visiting Indians of Sullivan.
Yep.
And Clay Best alongside Lenny Irwin, ready to be back here at home. One of the comments that Coach Dave Tingley made during that Breeze game is it's been a while since we've had a stretch of home games, and we got a couple coming up this week.
Yeah, well, sort of. Thursday's game is down at the friendly confines of Evelyn Gym, so that'll be almost like a road game because we haven't played down there since, 3 years, 4 years? Well, we play a game there off and on. But
Yeah, and I'd say a lot of folks in the community always like going back up there and watching basketball, so should be definitely a home environment, maybe not a place girls are used to playing in, but I'd imagine we'll have a pretty good turnout come Thursday night.
I would hope so. Effingham comes to town, so it should be a tough contest. And, it's always good to get back in the old confines of Ernie Evelyn Gym because that court was built specifically for basketball. So it'll be kind of exciting to be back up there at Ernie Evelyn.
As for tonight, mentioned the Sullivan Indians travel to Paris, taking on your Tigers tonight. Tigers coming to this one with a 16-3 record after a loss on Saturday at Breeze Central High School to the Hornets of Nashville. Nashville able to keep the Tiger offense quiet. So I'm sure our shooters are looking to be back in a gym they're familiar with and ready to light things up on the scoreboard here in just a few minutes.
Our JV squad was victorious in that opening contest this evening as they pulled out a 44-35 win. They were led by Vivian Moore with 16, 8 for Taylor Clark, 7 for Steffi Johnson, and 6 for Gracie Watson.
We will take a break here and let the Paris Tiger Pep Band bring you the national anthem. Next up this evening will be starting lineups. First, Sullivan will be announced. Sullivan coming into this one with a 5-11 record. Common opponent on the schedule is Newton. Sullivan lost to Newton by a few points early on in the season. I was saying Indians. It's the Redskins.
Yeah.
I knew that didn't sound right. Redskins is Sullivan. Starters for the Redskins are Isabel Hay, Isabel Stone. Who else you got? Who you got for 13, Lenny?
13.
Oh, sorry. No, I see what I was doing. Isabel Hay. 10 is Shay Ellis. Number 22, Kylie Dyer. Number 23, Elena Moore. And number 33, Skyla Palmer. And Lenny, if you want to take over for the Tigers starting lineup.
It's pretty much same as usual. Number 3, junior, at a guard, Trinity Tingley. Number 11, our shooting guard, senior, Kate Littleton. Kendra Young, our forward, number 13. Number 32, Deming Hawkins, she'll hold down the middle. And our playmaker, number 33, senior, Maddie Rigdon.
Sullivan had all but one dressed for the JV contest as well, and a couple of the starters in their varsity squad played solid minutes in that JV contest. So we'll keep an eye on those players, Dyer and Moore, those picking up extensive minutes in the contest prior to this one. Moore has it now after a scramble for to start things off with. Sullivan into their offense to start this one. Moore has it out top past the left side. Picking up her dribble on that wing is Ellis. Shay Ellis, a freshman. Gives to junior Isabel Hay. Kylie Dyer dribbles out top of the midcourt logo. Here's a 3 on the way from the right wing that banks home for Isabel Hay, and Sullivan's on the board first. Tingley has Littleton up ahead. Elects to dribble up herself. Now a pass on the baseline. A cutting Rigdon misses a layup. Rebounded by Sullivan and cleared. Redskins into their offense. Here is Hay. Passes down low. And a shot up over Young is no good by Palmer. Palmer, the lone senior on this squad. Littleton up top, Tingley. Dribbles to the right side. Handoff Rigdon. Picked up her dribble. Hawkins was cutting around. Rigdon couldn't get it to her, however. Palmer, good defense to deny that. Tingley left side. Here's Littleton. A few dribbles to her right. Now gives to Young. Young hit one of an only few three-pointers down at Breeze for the Tigers, and here is unable to finish down low. Off the glass and off the rim. Looked soft enough to fall through, but it doesn't. 3-0 Sullivan leads. Just about 2 minutes gone by in this one. Far side in the corner. Hawkins plays defense on Ellis, who passes up top. Here's Hay, and an offensive foul called on Sullivan.
That'll be Dyer's first. It'll be the team's first.
Tingley brings the ball up the court for the Tigers. Still looking for their first points of the night. Here's Rigdon. Up top, left side Littleton. Lob down to Hawkins.
Turnover.
Over her head. Taken away by Sullivan. Here comes Moore on the far side. Rigdon guards her. Moore tried to get over Tingley's head. Couldn't. Deflected. Stolen by Hawkins. Now here's Tingley to Rigdon. Got it to her a second late. Rigdon's shot was closed off by the Sullivan defense. Hawkins with it. Spins around. Gives to Young in the corner. Young and drive now into the lane. Layup with the right hand is good.
Good move by Kendra.
3-2 Tigers on the board. Pick up three-quarter court pressure. Bounce pass on by Hawkins. Up ahead to Littleton. One dribble. Shot was blocked away. Littleton hits the deck hard. Still on the ground below the basket. Now she's up. Here comes Sullivan. Pass down low to Palmer. Young doesn't give her any room to breathe. Missed a shot was Palmer, but an offensive rebound and a foul called.
Trinity Tingley picks up her first, team's first. Ellis will be at the free throw line.
Freshman's first free throw was good. Second free throw, no good. Hawkins chasing down the rebound as well as Palmer. And Denman kicks it out of bounds. Moore will inbound from the far side. Lobs one that's deflected by Rigdon, and Littleton out of there with it. Gives to Hawkins. Backwards to Tingley, now up ahead to Littleton. Fires a three, left wing, no good. Shook the rim before it hopped out of the basket, but an offensive rebound by Rigdon. Tigers have a second chance. Tingley to the right side, behind her back. Two-pointer, long one is no good. Rebounded and chased down by Dyer. She'll bring it up for Sullivan. Crossed half court, Redskins into their set. Dyer fires a three, got it. Dyer had space and took advantage of it. Didn't hesitate to stop and pop for three, and it's 7-2 Sullivan. Mills and Combs wait to check in. Littleton fires another three and misses. Gets her own miss, however, though. Kick out on the way is a three from Young, no good. Rigdon fights for a board. Can't get it, but will earn another possession for the Tigers as it's knocked out by Moore. Halfway through this first, Tigers trail by 5. On Saturday, we were tied at 8 after the first quarter. Another slow start for the Tiger offense.
That it is. We need a spark from somebody.
Here's Rigdon in the lane. Left hand, no good. Rebounded by Sullivan, but they stepped on the inline. That was Dyer who had it.
Well, that's another break for the Tigers. We need to take advantage of these.
Tingley to inbound. Looking for Young. Mills down low as well. Pass out top Rigdon. Rigdon guarded by Moore to the free throw line. Now kick out Combs. Cross court to Tingley. Entire half of that court to herself. Tingley drives in and spins around, gives to Combs, who lost it, and will have to tie things up. It'll stay with the Tigers. Bounce pass from Tingley. Little low. I think that went off Caitlin's calf or ankle before she got a
it's kind of low.
hand on it. Inbound goes to Young. Mills cuts through the lane, and the bounce pass from Young goes out of bounds. .310 to play first quarter. Dyer and Moore play catch to get it across the timeline, and then over and back is Cole.
I thought she was going to get away with it at first until she dribbled it back and forth a couple times.
Nope. Tingley has it for Paris. Dribble handoff Rigdon. At the elbow, picks up her dribble. Hands off Combs. Back to Rigdon. Open for three. She'll take it. No good, just short. Rebounded by Moore. Sullivan going to try to run out, but they left Moore all alone. She turned it over. Here's Rigdon. Layup good. Like an all-out blitz from the Tiger defense. And Moore unable to get rid of it. Turn it over instead. Now she will fire a two. That's an air ball, but an offensive rebound put back is good. Addison Miner scored those two. She was the top scorer for Sullivan in that JV contest. Here's a lob pass down low, caught by Mills, but swatted by Palmer. Block sent it out top, then Tingley turned it over. Here's Sullivan. They turn it over themselves. Combs with it. Up ahead to Rigdon. One dribble. Pumps on the layup. No good, but an offensive rebound, and whistle blows, a foul call.
Skylar Palmer, her first. Team second.
Three Tigers are checking in during the break. We'll get those names to you when we come back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Teams out of the break. Sarah Mills at the line, shooting 2 free throws. First is no good. She'll have a second. Tigers trail by 5. Gets the second one to go, and it's 9-5. Littleton pressures out top. Littleton checked in during that last break. Nearly had a jump ball called. Instead, the pass is kicked out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers. Kate Littleton, Caitlin Combs, Gracie Watson, Deming Hawkins, and Sarah Mills on the court for the Tigers. More to inbound. Gets it into Hay. Littleton again pressuring out top near the volleyball line. Gives to Moore, who walked with it. Fell to her knees and called for travel. Combs gets across half court for the Tigers. Over to the left side, into the corner. Littleton into the lane now. Cade, a shot up off the glass, no good. And we're going to have a foul call on the Tigers.
Sarah picks up her first, team second.
Sullivan with it. Combs picks up three-quarter court. Redskins, minute and 4 seconds away from taking a lead into the second quarter. Tingley and Rigdon check back in. They replace Watson and Mills. Hay inbounds to Moore, back to Hay. Elbow Palmer, bounce pass down low, shot fake. Now a shot attempt is no good by Dyer. Here come the Tigers. Rigdon on the right side of the lane. Scoop layup, no good. Rebounded by Sullivan. Picks up her dribble and nearly threw it away was Hay. Here's Moore. Skip pass and a three on the way is no good. Nearly banked another one in with Sullivan, but Palmer is there to clean things up. 11-5 Sullivan. Up ahead, Littleton chases it down in the corner. Kick out Combs. Thought about a three, now drives into the lane. Jump stop, up for two, no good.
Man. Nothing is falling.
11-5, 20 seconds left. Dyer with it, spins around, picks up her dribble. Has to find help. Looking for it with 13 seconds left. Rigdon picks her up there. Finally gets it to Palmer, who stands at the midcourt logo. 6 seconds left. Palmer now being swarmed by the Tiger defense. Here's Moore. 1 second left. Charges into Combs, but a block called.
Blocking foul. Caitlin Combs picks up the blocking foul. That'll be her first, team's third.
0.8 seconds left. Sullivan will inbound into their own basket.
Catch and shoot, that's about it.
Pass to the baseline and never got a shot away. And we will head to the second quarter. Tigers trail. It's Sullivan 11, Paris 5 on the Paris Sports Network.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois.
Headed into the second quarter, Sullivan leads 11-5 over Paris. Mentioned this Sullivan team played Newton earlier in the year. That was a 32-29 loss. Newton defeating Sullivan. Also lost to Shelbyville a couple of times and Champaign Central. That was a 30-point loss to Champaign Central, team we saw in the North American Lighting Tournament to begin the season. First shot is a miss for the Sullivan offense. Back the other way come the Tigers. Young rebounded it. Tingley has it out top. Gives back to Young. Into the lane. Picks up her dribble. Kick out Tingley right wing. Her and Young work over on the far side. Now Combs has it. She'll back away to the midcourt logo and reset things for the Tiger offense. Littleton left wing to the elbow. Floats one to Combs. A three on the way is no good. Rebounded by Morris Sullivan. Young swallowed at it. Couldn't get it. Nothing called. Back the other way come the Redskins for two. And that's Isabel Hay. 13-5. Tingley near half court. Crosses over. Looking for Littleton. Had it poked away for a second. Now gives it to Littleton. Tingley up top. Rigdon there to set a screen. Tingley kick out Combs. Combs will fire a two-point jumper this time that goes straight through. Palmer had gotten switched off onto Combs, and Caitlin took advantage of it. Used her speed to create separation, then hit a jumper. Kick ball on the other end. It'll stay with Sullivan. Hay to inbound for the Redskins. Lob pass is caught and a shot fired. No good. Rebounded by Littleton. Has Combs up ahead. One-handed pass. Finds Combs, who finds Young up for the layup. They're going to wave it off. And a foul called on the floor. It will be Tiger ball under the basket.
Dyer picks up her second, be the team's third.
Tingley lobs into the lane. Young, one dribble, left hand, no good. Got her own miss, put back, missed that one. Rebounded by Sullivan. looking to clear against the double team of Tingley and Young. They do. Here's Moore. Bounce pass down low, out of bounds.
Our defense is playing good. We forced them into 9 turnovers so far, but we're just not hitting our easy shots.
Just 7 points, 10 minutes into this one. Young has it out top, gives to Rigdon. Combs cuts across the lane. Here's Tingley. Shot fake, got her opponent in the air. One step to her left, fires a 3, no good. Rebounded by Sullivan. Hay had it poked loose by Young. Tingley up with it. Hounded by Hay, but gets away from her for a second. Now finds Littleton. 3 on the way, no good. Back iron. Rebounded in the lane by Moore. Dyer across half court, uses a screen down the right side of the lane. Shot up, will not go. Rebounded by Rigdon. Rigdon across half court, has Combs opposite side of the lane and was grabbed before she had a chance to find her. And it'll be Tiger ball.
Moore picks up her first. Team's fourth.
Waiting for Sullivan to figure out which of the 5 of the 6 on the court will stay. Tingley inbounds to Rigdon. Shot up off the glass is good. Through contact, Rigdon finishes in 13-9. Dyer called for a carry. Eleven turnovers now for Sullivan.
That's what I've got them for, yeah. That's why I say our defense is doing a great job, but we're just not capitalizing on their mistakes.
Rigdon hesitates, and they're going to call a
illegal block, I think.
Yeah.
Kendra gets whistled for the illegal screen or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, Coach Tingley will ask for an explanation. Not sure what type of one he's getting. Here's Littleton after a steal, gives to Tingley. Over on the right wing, up top, Young. Finds a cutting Littleton on the baseline, but yeah, a little too quick and a little too high for Littleton to haul in. Turnover Tigers. 13-9. 4:40. So here's another steal. Littleton this time. Layup, good through contact, and it's 13-11. Tiger defense all over Sullivan. Pass across the lane, nearly stolen by Combs. And a timeout called by Sullivan. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. 4:19 to play before halftime. Tigers trail by 2, 13-11. You know, this is another one of those situations, Lenny, where folks that are probably coming to this game, right, we know what our Tigers are capable of.
Yeah.
It's a team that we shouldn't be losing by 2 points to.
No, we shouldn't be.
But the way our defense is playing and getting after it would be a really nice time to show some support, make some noise, especially on the defensive end, right?
Right.
And get this place a little noisier than what it has been here so far to start this one.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet. It was really quiet during the JV game, but there's about 200 less people in here then too.
Yep.
So.
Sullivan back through their offense.
There's
And another turnover. Hawkins with the steal this time. Up ahead to Combs. One dribble. Let Moore fly by, then finish the layup. 13-13. We are tied halfway through the second quarter. Rigdon knocked it loose after Miller caught the inbound. Then Miller had to hit the deck to save it. Gives it to Moore. Moore gets across the timeline in time. That is fouled as soon as she does.
Rigdon picks up her first. It'll be the team's fifth.
Ellis gives to Moore. At the midcourt logo is Moore. Turn it over again. Threw it right to Hawkins. Up ahead to Littleton. She handles with one hand on a difficult feed from Hawkins, who has it again. Gives to Combs. Down low, Rigdon. To the block. Off the glass for two. Madison Rigdon gives the Tigers a lead. 15-13. Full court pressure from the Tigers. Pass to the far side. And picking it up and getting rid of it. Redskins working on the far side. I believe that's Ellis with it. Gave it to Moore. Now here's Smith. Chloe Smith dribbles backwards and nearly lost it. Caught it. Traveled with it. Palmer will check back in for Sullivan. Tigers lead by 2. Combs with it past the right side. Young. Hawkins cuts through. Sets the screen for Rigdon, who cuts across the lane. Here's Littleton into the lane. Floater. Left hand. No good. Rigdon tapped it out, but into the hands of Redskin. Here comes Sullivan. Crossed half court Ellis, and she got double teamed. Turn it over. Rigdon, layup is good. 17-13 Tigers, and another timeout called by Sullivan. This time we will take a break with them. 2:44 left before halftime. The score, Paris 17, Sullivan 13.
The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive.
.244 remaining. 17-13 in the second quarter. Tigers lead. Moore walked with a nothing called, but nearly a turnover anyway, as Dimon got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. Sullivan inbound far side. Ellis looking, finds Moore, gets around Tingley, bounce pass into the lane, nice find, and a finish. Makes it 17-15. That was Miner who was left all alone down the block. Here is Tingley who floats one up, falls through. She'll have a chance at a three-point play. A teardrop from Trinity.
Trinity's first points of the night, so good to see her get in the scoring column. Fouls on number 5, Emily Miller.
Tingley converts at the free throw line, and it's 20-15. Moore across half court. Her pass deflected by Mills, stolen by Tingley. Lob pass to Combs, finding Rigdon. Shot up is no good. Rigdon underneath the basket or backboard when she got that shot away. And then a jump ball on the ensuing rebound. Possession arrow points to the Tigers. Tingley from the baseline gives it to Rigdon. Hawkins, Combs. Combs down low to Rigdon. One dribble shot, no good, but a foul call.
Is that going to go against the big girl, 33? Yep, Skylar Palmer, her second. Team 6.
First free throw good for Madison. Palmer and Dye are both with 2 fouls for this Sullivan team. Kendra Young checks back in. Kate Littleton waits at the scorer's table. Rigdon misses her second, rebounded by Sullivan. 21-15 Tigers, less than 2 minutes to play before halftime. Full court press. Moore crossed half court, pass to the left side. Now a baseline jumper on the way is no good. Palmer knocked the rebound away from Rigdon, but hauled down by Hawkins. Up ahead to Young, who finishes. How about that feed from Deming, and then Young finishes strong.
That was sweet.
Another steal, this time Trinity Tingley from the right wing. Takes a 3, no good back iron, rebounded by Sullivan. But another steal, this time Caitlin Combs. Long bounce pass to Rigdon, who can't finish. We got her own miss in the lane. Tries to kick it out to Tingley, but she's fouled. It will be a 1-on-1 opportunity for Madison Rigdon. Littleton, who was waiting to check in last time, will have to wait again.
Maddie wasn't ready to come out. That's the reason she missed that last free throw.
Makes the first. Second one rolls off the rim, no good. Sullivan rebounds as Littleton continues to wait. Nearly a jump ball. And now a foul called on the Tigers.
That's going to go against Deming, I think. That'll be her first. Team 6.
.108 to play second quarter, 24-15. Tigers lead. Right at the half-court stripe is Dyer. She gets rid of it. Now Hay has it. Hay looking down low and finds a teammate who finishes for 2. Is that Minor again? It was Minor. Tingley, wide open, takes the jumper and hits it.
I think it's only a 2-pointer, though, wasn't it?
It was just a 2-pointer for Trinity from that far baseline. Absolutely. And an over in the back. There's the call. Another turnover, Sullivan.
Wow. They just keep adding them up.
.37 seconds left. Littleton inbounded to Tingley, and she will set things up for the Tigers. Deming Hawkins. And the near corner, far corner, is Kendra Young as Combs, Tingley, and Littleton stand now out top.
Everybody's in the perimeter. Look for somebody to put it on the floor and take it into the paint, I would think.
Combs out top. Floats one to Littleton. A deep 3 on the way. No good. Just short from Kate. Well beyond the pro range there. And a 3-quarter court heave is no good from Sullivan. And we'll head to the half. Your Tigers lead 26-17 over Sullivan. We'll be back with halftime stats on the Parasports Network.
Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use. Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Diamond Young, Financial, for all of your income tax needs. For you. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. Take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562. Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark counties since 1950. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Our pregame show is sponsored by White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
We are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun. to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Country Financial representatives Mark Gladding, Jim Blue, Katie Schopfmeyer, and Dan Phipps proudly support our student athletes. Give them a call at 465-8320 or stop by their office at 802 North Main Street in Paris. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
We're at halftime at Paris High School. Tigers lead Sullivan in this one, 26-17 after a very slow start. But things started to pick up in that second quarter. And, Looney, if you could, run us through some stats in that first half.
All right, we can do that. Like you said, it was a real sluggish first start because we trailed at the end of one, 11-5. But then we threw on that full court press, started creating some turnovers. And I'll get to that in a minute. But that full court press and all those turnovers turned things around in that second quarter as we outscored them 21-6 in that second quarter to take a 26-17 lead at halftime. For the Redskins from Sullivan, they're 1 out of 2 from the charity stripe, 50%. They're 5 out of 12 from two-point range for 42%. And they're 2 out of 4 for 50% from three-point land. Turnovers is the big key for Sullivan. I've got them committing 19, and I'm not sure that's official because I might have missed a couple. They did have 7 personal fouls in that first half, and they're led in scoring by the freshman Addison Miner with 6, 5 for Elizabeth Hay. Then it drops down to 3 for Kylie Dyer, 2 points for Skylar Palmer, and 1 point for Shay Ellis. For your Tigers, we're 4 out of 6 for 66% from the free throw line. We're at 11 out of 21 for 52% for two-point range. And believe it or not, we have yet to make a three-pointer. We're 0 for 9 from three-point range. We've committed 5 turnovers in the first half, and we had 6 personal fouls. We're led in scoring by Madison Rigdon with 10. 5 points for Trinity Tingley, 4 points for Caitlin Combs, 4 points for Kendra Young, 2 points for Kate Littleton, and 1 point for Sarah Mills. So that's where we stand at half. Your Tigers on top, 26-17.
Sullivan back out onto the court. A little over a minute to go before we start the second half. Here come the Tigers back to their bench. That pregame show, we were talking about the game on Thursday against Effingham. That'll be at Ernie Evelyn Gym. And then on Saturday, Tigers will start their LIC conference tournament play. Game on Thursday is at Ernie Evelyn Gym because Casey and Red Hill will be playing at this court at the same time on Thursday evening. And the winner of that game, the 8-9 matchup in the LIC tourney, will play your Tigers. That'll be at Saturday on 3 o'clock, the first of 4 LIC games.
Looks like for the Tigers, it's going to be our original starters, Trinity Tingley, Maddie Rigdon, Kate Littleton, Kendra Young, and Deming Hawkins.
We'll wait for Sullivan to break their huddle. Next broadcast will be tomorrow night as the boys will be playing at home. That will also be a game against Sullivan. underway here in the second half of this one. 26-17, Tigers lead. Sullivan works it around the perimeter, has it up top, now gives Moore left side. Rigdon guards her on the left wing. Moore has 0 points tonight and put up a few forced shots. Didn't come anywhere close. Rigdon guards her closely on the wing. There's a shot, back iron, no good. Rigdon and Moore chase down the rebound. Moore saved it. Rigdon has it up ahead to Hawkins. One dribble for Deming, right hand is good. Tingley picks up full court as Dyer gets rid of it. And then a pass intended for Moore. Finds her. Before it went out of bounds. Dyer pass down low. Easy shot for Sullivan is no good. But a rebound is fought for and a jump ball called.
Kendra Young and number 10 were going at it. Shea Ellis. Jump ball, and Paris gets it on the alternating possession.
The Sullivan team, just a few years removed from being the only thing that stood in the way of a regional championship for the Tigers. 71-46 the final score of that one as Rigdon can't finish right-handed layup.
Good play, good feed by Young, though.
Littleton knocks it out of bounds, but they're going to say last touch Sullivan. That regional championship was played in Sullivan. And Tigers dominated nearly the entire way in that one. Went on to play a sectional championship game here at home. Young had it, pass out top Hawkins. Rigdon cuts through, back door, gets it from Hawkins, kick out Littleton, three on the way, no good.
Man, we still haven't hit a three.
Rebounded by Moore and cleared. Pass is off a teammate who wasn't expecting it. Littleton crossed the lane to Tingley, can't finish. Rebounded by Palmer in the lane. Kick out Moore. Crossed half court down the left side of the lane. Hawkins reached and is called for.
That'll be Deming's second. Team's first this half.
Sullivan inbound. Pass out top to Palmer. Palmer dribbled off of her foot. Rigdon out of there with it. Down the lane. Right-handed layup. Good. 30-17. Pressure from the Tigers won't back down. Here's Moore. Opposite side of the court. Picked up her dribble. Gave it to Palmer. Out top. This is Dyer with it. To the left side. Hesitates. Now traveled with it before she put a shot up off the glass and hits it. 30-19. Rigdon hesitates on the right wing. Gets to the baseline. Tries to find Hawkins. Palmer was right there. Got a hand on it, and Tigers fortunate to hold on to this one as Palmer knocked it out of bounds. Young to inbound. Littleton to Tingley. Tingley picked up her dribble and threw it away. Right into the hands of Shea Ellis.
And she had the right idea. Kendra was cutting baseline the end of the bucket, but she couldn't get it to her.
Dyer nearly threw it away. On the deck is Kendra Young fighting for a jump ball.
It's going to stay with Sullivan.
Coach Tingley calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. This is the Paris Sports Network.
Farm Credit Illinois supports communities, farm families, and agriculture with constructive credit and financial services today and tomorrow. Helping farm families succeed, that's Farm Credit Illinois. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Back underway. A three-pointer is no good from the corner. Rebounded by the Tigers. Young will bring it up for Paris. Now gives to Tingley. Tingley at the midcourt logo. Gives to Littleton, who drives, floats one over the side of the rim and through. Just Kate's third and fourth point of the evening, and then I think she's going to pick up a foul here.
That's her first, though, so team second.
Caitlin Combs checks in for Trinity Tingley. Combs will now help Rigdon double team Moore. Moore clears ahead to Dyer. Now here's Miner. Her shot was blocked. Sullivan able to get a shot away, and a second one by Palmer. No good. Rebounded by Littleton, who lost it. The last touch by Sullivan.
Chloe Smith checks back into the Redskins lineup.
Combs run point for the Tigers. Has it at the midcourt logo. Passes right side Rigdon. Down low Young. One power dribble up for two. No good, but a foul call.
Shea Ellis picks up her first personal. Team's first this half.
Free throw is good from Young. Word from the official to the Sullivan head coach, Sherry McCain. And Kendra knocks them both down. Approaching 4 minutes to play in the third. Here's Moore, turn it over into the hands of Combs. Up ahead of Littleton, left hand is good. 36-19. Moore near side to Smith. Smith double teamed. She picked up her dribble, working against Rigdon and Combs. Fires down court, finds a teammate. That was Ellis, and then a turnover. Ellis gave it to Smith. She turned it over. Back the other way come the Tigers. Young out top to Rigdon. Rigdon has a lane. She'll take it. Shot no good, but a foul called on the
I think that was
floor.
going to be on the floor. I think that's going to go against 23. That's going to be Elena Moore, her second. Team second.
And our official timeout has been called for the third quarter. We'll be back with 3:32 left in the third. 36-19 Paris on the Paris Sports Network.
Great Heart Seed is dedicated to providing the American farmer with the most profitable corn, soybean, wheat, and alfalfa lines. Their vision is to work on your farm, helping you build higher yields and bigger profits. Contact them at 465-4132. Great Heart, great yields. Church Insurance is an independent agency specializing in home and auto, life and health, as well as business and farm insurance. For over 100 years, Church Insurance has been servicing Edgar and surrounding counties. Stop by their office at 116 East Court Street and talk to Bruce, Ann, or Tay, and let them take care of your insurance needs. You can also give them a call at 465-4022 or visit their website at churchinsagency.com.
Littleton inbounds from the baseline, gives to Rigdon. Baseline drive, reverse layup, no good. Can't get it over the rim, and it's rebounded by Sullivan and a jump ball called as Miner tried to rip it out of Rigdon's grasp.
Well, we'll run this inbounds play again then because it'll still stay Paris ball.
Littleton to trigger again. Catches it in the corner, fires a three, got it.
There
Kay Littleton.
Finally got a three. First one tonight for the Lady Tigers.
Lead the gym in that collective sigh of relief to see number 11 knock one down. A foul called on the Tigers.
Maddie Rigdon picked up the personal, her second. Team's third.
39-19, a 20-point advantage as Caitlin Combs dives on the ball. Sullivan will come out of there with it and call a timeout after Addison Minor was able to get it away from Combs. A full timeout. We'll run you through one or two more commercials and we'll be back here on the Para Sports Network.
Cargill Dry Corn Ingredients, located on the west side of Paris. We believe the world eats better when we eat together. That's Cargill, helping the world thrive. For nearly 100 years, farmers have counted on FS to provide agriculture-related products and services. Call 465-1560 for fuels, lubricants, or propane for home and farm use.
Sullivan with it, nearly stepped on the timeline, and she did.
The far official over there closest, he almost called it, and then he thought, "Nah, I'll let it go." But this guy down here, he said, "Nope, it happened." It was close. I could have let it go either way.
Yep. 39-19, under 3 minutes to play, third quarter. Rigdon bobbled it, or else she might have shot a three from that far wing. Then tried to bounce one down to Hawkins, but it was kicked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers.
Looks like Tingley and Sarah Mills check in for the ladies.
Tingley, Mills, Young, who catches one in the lane and hesitates and goes up and finishes. Those three on the court with Combs and Littleton now. Redskins get across half court, Moore into the lane, traveled with it.
Yep.
Another turnover, Sullivan. Maybe I shouldn't be, Looney, but I'll tell you, if we see a running clock to start the fourth quarter, I would be I'd be pretty impressed with how things started for this Tiger offense.
You got that right because, man, we started out so sluggish.
Yep.
Only had 5 points that whole first quarter. Trailed 11-5.
Big block by Young. It's going to spur the fast break. Combs up ahead to Littleton, who finishes for two. Possession before that. Mills tried to do her part and add into the advantage. Unable to finish the layup. But Tigers right back, and again, here they come. Littleton, jump pass to Combs. Short jumper's good. That's a tough shot that Combs just knocked down after a tough find from Littleton, who elevated and hooked one to her teammate on the baseline. (45-19). Gracie Watson checks in for Paris. Trinity Tingley, crossed half court for the Tigers. Looks to her left, finds Watson. Mills down low. Watson goes there. Mills, one dribble, gave to Combs, who cut down the left side of the lane and finishes. Nifty looking play there as Mills.
Another tough shot, though.
Mills kind of trailed towards that baseline as Combs a steal. Layup with the right hand is good. 6 in a row for Caitlin Combs. In that space that Mills cleared out of, left Combs all alone for the layup. 8 in a row for Caitlin Combs. Deflected the pass, Tingley with the steal and assist. Combs with her hand on another one, but picks up a foul.
Caitlin Combs picks up her second personal, team's fourth. Our defense is just stifling, though.
50 seconds left. Sullivan inbounds. Jump ball earned by Gracie Watson. It'll stay with the Redskins. Now with 46.7 seconds left. Miller had it, passed to the corner, shot up, no good. Off of Sullivan, it'll be Paris ball. 36.7. Tigers will most likely wait for the final shot of this quarter. And barring a turnover, should head into the fourth quarter in the final 8 minutes with a running clock. Watson out in the corner, now Tingley up top. All 5 Tigers beyond the perimeter. Mills far corner, Watson near corner. Here's Young over on the left wing. Up top, Tingley to Watson, the free throw line. Backdoor cut, Combs stops and tries to get one right over the rim. Can't. And Mills saved it. Sullivan with a heave that will fall well short. And we will head to the final frame. Your Tigers lead this one 51-19 over Sullivan.
Mark, Amy, Salem, and Sarah Isef support Paris Athletics and implore its athletes to play hard and study harder. Lot 50 Brewing, located at 112 East Court Street, is the only brewing company in town. Bring your friends, family, or co-workers in for an evening of games, drinks, and conversation. Order food from other local restaurants or bring your own. Stop in and watch the owners, Bruce Young, Steve Combs, and Doug Smitkamp work for you. Lot 50 is open Wednesday through Sunday. Check them out at lot50brewing.com. See Diamond Financial for all of your income tax needs. Ben Lucan has 30 years of income tax preparation experience. He and his well-trained staff can take care of all of your personal, corporate, partnership, trust, and not-for-profit tax returns. They'll also take care of all of your payroll and bookkeeping needs as well. See them at 208 East Jasper Street or call 465-8562.
Tiger ball to start the fourth quarter. Paris leads 51-19. Littleton, deep three, left wing, no good. Long rebound that Watson tracks down in the corner, but she stepped out of bounds. Turnover Tigers.
Yeah, this has been quite a turnaround from the way we started out. I would have never expected it.
Sullivan nearly turned another one over. Able to recover, then lost out of bounds, but last touch by the Tigers.
Gracie Watson over on that far side playing some tough defense. Well, all the girls are playing tough defense. You can't single out one of them, but
Watson hits the deck and earns another turnover. Littleton had it for a second. Maybe no possession, so probably shouldn't be a turnover on Littleton. Sullivan does have it again now in the lane. Shot up, no good, but offensive rebound put back by Miller's no good. But a third chance is converted by Isabel Hay. 51-21. Rigdon up ahead to Littleton on the right wing. Mills and Hawkins there with her. Now Littleton reverses course and gets hammered on her way to the hoop.
it's going to be out on the floor, though, long before the shot. Fouls on number 2.
Starting to get into that territory with those types of hits become extra scary in these types of games. Littleton up and okay, has it up top now, gives to Rigdon. Rigdon down the right side of the lane, scoop layup is good. 2 subs wait to check in for the Tigers, Grace Sullivan and Vivian Moore. Down on the other end of the court, a pass is deflected by Rigdon. She took a hit. She looks to be all right as Littleton races down the other end of the court, missed a layup. But now Rigdon has it after a Watson rebound and a timeout called by Coach Tingley. That timeout will get the subs in, and I'm sure that's the main reason for the timeout. We'll take a break with them and be back with 5:40 to play. 53-21, Tigers lead.
Golf season will be here before you know it, and Eagle Ridge Golf Course in Paris offers one of the preeminent courses in East Central Illinois and West Central Indiana. Their Wednesday night league will be starting up soon, but they also offer special services such as corporate events, receptions, and group lessons. Call 463-3434 or visit eagleridgeparis.com. Ingram's Waste Disposal offers residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor service, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Call Scott, Kathy, Mary Jo, or Bethany at 465-3335. Ingram Waste Disposal, proudly serving Edgar and Clark County since 1950.
.540 to play in this one. It will be Tiger ball as we wait for Sullivan to get back on defense. Combs to inbound, lobs into Young. Young lost it and stolen away by Sullivan. Shot up, no good, deflected. And believe it rolled out of bounds. It'll be Tiger ball. Combs walks it up for Paris. Crossed half court, looks to the left. Here's Moore, down low to Young, one dribble, post move, up off the glass,
Count
it's
it.
good, plus the foul for Kendra Young.
Minor picks up her first. Team's fourth.
Free throw is good from Young. 56-21. Sullivan with it. That's Isabel Stone. Now a drive down the right side of the lane. Shot no good, but a foul call.
Foul's going to be on Kendra. That'll be her second. Team's fifth. Couple more subs getting ready to check in.
First free throw no good. Sarah Mills and Taylor Clark will enter the game, replacing Caitlin Combs and Kendra Young. Those two exiting combined for 23 on the night. Second free throw also no good, rebounded by Mills. Clark brings it up for Paris this time down. Picks up her dribble, finds Vivian Moore. Moore will drive, layup, good. Vivian Moore coming off an excellent performance in that JV game. Gets in the scoring column in the varsity contest. It's 58-21. Sullivan, tough defense down low in the post. Missed shot from Sullivan. Grace Sullivan back the other way had a chance, gave it up to Moore. And Vivian is fouled. We'll have two free throws. First free throw rolls in for Vivian, as a few subs are made for the Redskins. Second free throw is short. Mills got a hand on the rebound, but unable to haul it in. Here come the Redskins, crossed half court. This is Stone. Pass into the corner, goes out of bounds. Turnover Sullivan. Watson, Clark, Sullivan, Mills, and Moore on the floor for the Tigers. Clark up with it for Paris. Picks up her dribble beyond the volleyball line. Lobs one to Moore. Near side, Moore picked up her dribble. Gave to Sullivan. Out top, here's Clark. Watson cuts through, catches the pass, fires a three. Right wing, no good. Straight on, looked good. But the long rebound into the hands of Sarah Mills. Watson again, right wing. Bounce pass, Grace Sullivan finishes this one. Good looking post up there from Grace Sullivan. Had great position and finished the easy bunny. It's 61-21. Watson plays defense out of midcourt. Dyer had it, turned it over. Clark with it. Down the right side of the court. Had it knocked loose and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. .40 advantage for the Tigers. Inbound goes to Moore. Moore at the volleyball line. Now to the midcourt logo. Gives to Clark at the free throw line. Into the lane. Kick out Sullivan. Mills working hard down low. Sullivan tried to get it to her, but Palmer steals it. Palmer reminds me a bit of a post that only had a few years ago. Not a whole lot of scoring talent or much else on the offensive end outside of the post area, but tough on defense, a good passer, knows the game, and sometimes that's just as impressive as somebody who can put up 15, 20 points a night, knowing the basketball IQ, right?
Exactly.
Sullivan scored on the other end. That makes it 61-23. Aubrey Wilson, Peyton Smith, and Maisie Mae Hawkins into the contest as Peyton Smith can't finish from the lane on the inbound play. 10 seconds left. Sullivan across half court. 61-23. Straight away. 3 on the way. Nearly banks in. Maisie Mae almost had a rebound. Lost it. Sullivan misses their final shot. And the final score in this one, 61-23. We'll be back with the post-game show. You've been watching the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. Located at 500 West Jasper Street in Paris, Soleil Body Salon offers 5 lay-down and 1 stand-up tanning bed, as well as spray tan services. They also have a nail technician, an esthetician, and a hairstylist. Give Leslie and her staff a call at 465-7546. Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. Diamond Brothers Insurance, LLC has been providing security and peace of mind for individuals, businesses, and government entities for over 150 years. Their agency philosophy is to serve their communities with excellent service, advanced technology, and comprehensive insurance protection. Visit any of their 44 locations throughout the state of Illinois, Indiana, and Wisconsin. You can give them a call at 465-5041 or stop by 111 Sheriff Street in Paris.
are many, we are one. You have so much to give, continuing what we've begun, helping our families to truly live. I will, you will, together we will show some heart, do our part, take a compassionate stand for good, forever, for Edgar County, ECCF.
Edgar County Community Foundation.
Welcome to the postgame show on the Paris Sports Network. Your Tigers victorious over Sullivan tonight. Final score 61-23. Coach Tinley out of the locker room, so we'll wait a minute for him to join us for a postgame interview. Looking ahead, again, Thursday, Tigers will play at Ernie Evelyn Gym against Effingham. Then on Saturday, it'll be a 3 p.m. contest against either Red Hill or Casey. And then next week, they will continue in LIC tourney play. The 2 seed is Marshall, 3 seed Olney. So if the Tigers are able to win their first 2 contests, then that's who expect to see them play in that final matchup. I'll go ahead and turn it over, and we'll see how many stats we can get through before Coach Tinley makes his way up here.
All righty. We'll do her, Clay. For the Redskins from Sullivan, they were 1 out of 4 from the charity stripe, 25%. They were 8 out of 23 for 35% from two-point land, and 2 out of 6 for 33% from three-point range. They committed a boatload of turnovers, 5, 10, 15, 25, 29 turnovers in the contest. And they were led in scoring by Isabel Hay with 9, 5 for Kylie Dyer, 6 for Addison Miner, 2 points for Skylar Palmer, and 1 point for Shay Ellis. For the Tigers.
Maybe you want to do those, or
it don't matter. I can wait.
Okay, let's do that.
We can wrap it up afterwards.
Okay. Coach Tinley has made his way up here. Have him settle into his headset, and Coach, I told Lenny there in the third quarter, whenever it was getting close to 30, I said, I'll be honest with you, this kind of feels strange that it's going to be a running clock, and we wouldn't have expected that to start the game, no one going into it, right? But you obviously turned it on there in the second and third quarter, but slow getting out of the gate. Right?
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I'd love to feel really good about this game, just right from the start, having that momentum and maybe letting off there at the end some more. That's the way it is, though. I can't make every outcome or beginning of the game or end of the game be what I want it to be. I can only imagine it, and they got to go out and perform and make it happen. And it wasn't so much that we were doing things necessarily wrong. The ball was just not going in, and it's not just because sometimes the ball doesn't go in. Like, I feel like we weren't setting into our shots, the ones that we did get, and some of them just didn't go down. But there was a lot of layups with a little bit of contact, not enough that necessarily you're going to call a foul on every one of them. But we got to take the contact a little bit better. We got to finish more. I feel like we've not finished as well as we did earlier in the year, and we can chalk that up to a lot of different reasons, but it doesn't matter what the reasons are. We've got to fix it, and we've got to get better from it. So I really feel like just finishing. I'd like to. What was our overall total on shooting? We were what from the field? 64% from two-point land and 7%. We made 1 3. Yeah, that's the problem. Is like our two. We ended up pressuring them, and that led to a lot of layups. But even that 64% kind of shocks me because how many layups did we miss? Like, I can think of a number of passes Trinity or Caitlin passed to an open cutter or a post, and it just didn't go down. So that number even shocks me because I thought it was going to be lower than that. below 50% for sure, I thought. So that kind of shocks me. But, we got some good shots in the lane, but we've got to do a better job of making some perimeter shots. I mean, that's right now is where we're struggling at. And we've got to make those type of shots to separate ourselves from some of the better teams. We came off a game on Saturday where we scored 22 points. So we've got to do a better job of that, and we're gonna work on that. It's tougher when we've been gone. Gave us some days off when we got back. We really haven't done a lot of shooting, and I don't know. Sometimes as a coach, I've said let's not shoot so much to kind of get out of the slump, and then sometimes you say we need to shoot some more. So there is a lot of fine tuning to do there. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit light. We're going to do some shooting tomorrow. That's kind of one of the main factors. Go over some stuff. We're going to do some film work tomorrow. And because we've got it, we came off a 3 game week in 6 days, and then we're going here again another 3 game week, and I don't want to wear them out going into that conference tournament. I want to make sure they're as fresh as possible. We're lucky we're home. We're back home because I was just talking to some of the coaches about that, and the Effingham game was supposed to be on the road. And there was a mix-up with their gym scheduling, so they asked, "Can we host it?" And I was like, "Yeah, absolutely." And then the conference tournament just happens to be at home this year. If it weren't for those 2 circumstances, we would have 1 game at home. This one from December 20th, where it was with a T-Town game or whatever day that was, clear through January 20th. There would have been 1 home game. So we're fortunate that we do have these home games coming up, the one Thursday night and then the conference tournament being here. So we're looking forward to that. We're glad to be back home, kind of settle in here, and maybe get our legs underneath us a little bit, and try to turn some things around because there's things we need to fix. And I'm glad that those are being exposed now because I'd rather know them now than be at the end going, hey, I wish we'd have known that, right? So, I think our girls, their mindset, and I think after tomorrow's practice too, when we go over some stuff and kind of point out some things that we can do better from the film, I think that's going to kind of maybe open up some eyes and open up some understanding of what we're asking and why we're asking it. So, and I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks here and kind of see where it takes us.
You mentioned shooting and how much that opens things up down low, right? I mean, I think it was in that, I not even ask you or say anything about it in the post game down there in Breeze where I think things were opened up and Deming drove in and hit a runner in the lane. Today, Kendra drove and scored. And there was also a play where maybe it was Deming or Sarah that kind of floated towards the corner, and Caitlin Combs was able to cut down the lane, and they found her. So just the shooters, we know what Littleton can do as far as getting to the baseline and driving, Rigdon. So it all plays a part in that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, it's a balance. It's I mean, everything, in this sport, it's balance. This is like football, run and pass. You got to balance it. You got to keep them guessing. And in this sport, the same way. But we can't keep them guessing, and then they'll go 1 for 13 with 3. Like you got to have that balance so that the shots you do take on the perimeter are going down enough that it offsets them just packing it in. This team in particular plays really aggressive and out on you, so it gave us those chances for those open lanes and those driving. Like if they're out pressuring us, we can hit a cutter. Some teams like the other day at Breeze, they packed it in on us, and then we're just long when we did get out there. So we're going to see all kinds of different styles, and that's what you want, so that you're prepared when it comes down to seeing something at the postseason. So,
well, we'll see you on Thursday.
Yeah,
Coach.
thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
See you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Lenny.
Thanks as always to Coach Stanley for joining us on the postgame show. We can go over some home team stats now, right?
We will. We were 8 out of 11 from the free throw line, 73%. Like I said, we were 64% from 2-point range, 25 out of 39. So, but 3-point shooting, we were horrible. 1 for 13, 7%. And we took care of the ball, though. We only turned over 8 times. We only committed 5 personal fouls. Let's see. We were led in scoring by Maddie Rigdon with 14. I had 12 for Caitlin Combs. I had 11 apiece for Kate Littleton and 11 for Kendra Young. I had 5 points for Trinity Tingley, 3 points for Vivian Moore, who came in there real late in the contest. She got 3. I got 2 for Deming Hawkins, and I got 1 for Sarah Mills. So that'll be your stats.
Well, Lenny, we'll get out of here on that then.
Yep, we will.
Appreciate those numbers, and
Boys will be back here tomorrow night. Same two teams, only it'll be the boys version. Sullivan Redskins against your Paris Tigers. And come on out and pack the gym. Let's give the boys a little support, see what they can do. And then Thursday we'll be in the friendly confines of Ernie Evelyn Gym. That's always awesome to go back up there.
Yeah, looking forward to that. Doing that one.
Just like the Cubs playing a game at Wrigley, you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. But for tonight, 61-23 your final. Tigers victorious over Sullivan. And for my partner Lenny Irwin, I'm Cleb Best signing off here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been listening to Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network, brought to you by the Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, Farm Credit Illinois, Prospect Bank, Soleil Body Salon, Diamond Brothers Insurance, Ingram Waste Disposal, Diamond Financial, Illini FS, Country Financial, and Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance. Also our affiliate sponsors, Moody Farms, Darren and Erica Kohlmeyer, Jim and Kay Taylor, Tom and Marnita Stuck, Step Farms and Excavation, Steve and Lynn Young, and the Mary Lou Pine family.